Okay, imagine this. You're getting ready, really excited about buying your very first home, maybe right there in Randburg. What if there was like a secret map to help you find the absolute best path?
A map would be great, wouldn't it? Especially for something this big.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive into something super important for first-time buyers in Randburg specifically. It's all about how interest rates work and, how understanding them can really help you.
Yeah, help you feel confident, maybe save some serious money too.
That's the mission. Simple tips, real confidence, and we're getting these smart ideas from an article on revolveestate.com.
It's always good to see how these big financial numbers actually hit home.
Yeah.
Right in your budget, especially in a place like Randburg.
Totally. It's all about giving you that knowledge. So let's start simple. What exactly are interest rates? Can we break that down?
Sure. Think of them as basically the extra money you pay when you borrow money. For a house that's the home loan, it's a percentage. The bank charges you this extra bit for lending you the cash.
Okay, so a percentage. If that rate is high?
Then you pay more each month. Simple as that. If the rate's low, you pay less. Makes that dream home a bit easier to reach.
Right, makes sense. But why do they change? They aren't just fixed, are they?
No, not at all. That's a key thing the article mentions. They move around because of, big picture stuff in the economy, like when prices for everyday things, food, petrol, go up. That's called inflation.
Ah, inflation. We hear that word a lot.
Yeah, or things like how many people have jobs. If lots of people are working, that affects things too. The big bank here in South Africa, the SARB.
The South African Reserve Bank.
Exactly. They keep an eye on all this. They watch inflation, jobs, economic growth, and then they decide whether interest rates need to go up or maybe down to try and keep everything steady, keep the money stable.
But they're actively trying to balance things, not just watching.
Precisely. It's about managing the whole economy, making sure our money keeps its value.
Okay, so bringing back to Randburg and to you listening, wanting to buy that first home, how do these changing rates really affect your dream?
Well, the biggest impact is on your monthly payment, your bond repayment.
That's the big one for the budget, right?
Absolutely. Even a small change in the interest rate can mean paying, hundreds of rands more or less each month, especially if you're looking at, say, a R1.5 million home in Randburg. That adds up fast.
Wow. Okay, so that monthly payment is huge. What else? Does it affect house prices too?
It definitely can. Think about it. When interest rates are low, borrowing money is cheaper. So more people feel like, okay, now's a good time to buy.
Right. More buyers jump in.
Exactly. And when lots of people want to buy houses, what happens to the prices?
They tend to go up. Supply and demand.
You got it.
Yeah.
So low rates can sometimes push house prices in Randburg a bit higher. And the opposite is true too. When rates are high, fewer people are buying. So sellers might have to lower their prices a little to attract buyers.
Okay, so that's interesting. Lower rates mean cheaper loans, but maybe higher prices. Higher rates mean more expensive loans, but maybe lower prices. It's a bit of a balancing act for a buyer, isn't it?
It really is. It's about finding that sweet spot for your situation. Sometimes a lower price, even with a slightly higher rate, might be better long term. You need to look at both.
That's great advice. Look at the whole picture. So let's get practical. What are some smart things you can do right now to get ready? The article mentions saving, right?
Yes, definitely. Saving up for a good down payment is crucial. Aim for maybe 10% or even better, 20% of the house price if you can manage it.
Why is that so important?
Well, the bigger your deposit, the less money you need to borrow. Less borrowing means smaller monthly payments for you. Simple math, but really powerful.
Makes sense. Less debt, less stress. What else?
Good money habits. Pay your bills on time, every time. This builds up your credit score.
Ah, the credit score. That sounds important.
It really is. Banks look at this score to decide if you're, a reliable borrower. A good score helps you get a better interest rate on your loan. Lower rate equals saving money.
So paying your phone bill on time can actually help you save money on your house.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Indirectly, but yes. It all adds up to that score.
Okay, good habit. What about the loan itself? Any choices there?
Yes. You can often ask for a fixed rate mortgage. This means your interest rate stays exactly the same for the whole loan period, or maybe a set number of years.
No surprises then.
Exactly. Predictable payments, which is great for budgeting, especially when you're starting out. The other option is a variable rate, which can go up or down, might start lower, but there's risk.
The stability sounds pretty good for a first home.
For many, yes. Also, check out government help. South Africa has programs like Conversely,
FLSP, what's that?
It stands for Finance-Linked Individual Subsidy Program. Basically, if you qualify based on your income, the government gives you money as subsidy to help with your deposit or reduce the loan amount. It's not a loan you pay back.
Wow, free money. People should definitely ask about that.
Absolutely. Ask your bank, ask your agent. It can make a huge difference.
Speaking of agents, since we're focusing on Randburg, getting local help seems key.
Oh, for sure. Work with a local real estate agent who really knows Randburg inside out. They know the neighborhoods, the price trends, where the good deals might be hiding. Their local knowledge is invaluable.
Good point. And one last thing, maybe the most important before you sign.
Get that house checked. A home inspection. Always do this. You need a professional to look for hidden problems, roof issues, plumbing, structural stuff. It protects your money and saves you massive headaches later.
Absolutely crucial. Don't skip the inspection.
Yeah.
Okay, so wrapping this up, it feels like understanding these interest rates, how they move, and how they affect things in Randburg.
Yeah.
It's like having a superpower, right?
It really is. It helps
Yeah.
you plan, helps you save money, and just makes you feel, smarter and more in control of this huge decision.
Definitely gives you confidence.
So the final thought for you listening is, knowing all this, how will you use these tips, this understanding about rates changing, to plan your journey towards that dream home in Randburg? It really is about being prepared for your future, whatever the market throws at you.